Welcome to the Q podcast. You feel what I'm saying? Let me redo that intro so that y'all gonna cut that that one out. I okay, redoing the intro. Yo, what's going on? Welcome to the Q podcast, part 1569 episode. You feel? We got me, DTB in the cut,
Mm.
the boy Breezy.
It's breezing a bit. Why niggas laughing already?
What's funny, Cash? Uh the boy B.
It's all good. It's all good. Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir. Yes, sir.
I'll do the intro next time. We're going to see what's going to happen.
Yeah.
Alright, so Q viewers, today we have a very important topic, a very polarizing topic. It's going to divide a lot of people here in this call, and I feel like I know a lot of you are not going to agree with it, but you gotta let me land the plane. All right. So today's topic: it's okay to paint your nails as a man. I'll repeat what I just said. Today's topic: it's okay to paint your nails as a man.
Like
Now,
awesome
stay with
like
me here.
yeah, awesome like little yachty type stuff. Like you know how you
Also,
be
little
actually
Yachty,
doing like
Jelly
colors.
Green,
Okay,
Jeremy
wait.
Kane.
Hold on. Because you know there's a difference. We have manicure, where you just clean yourself up, you get the clear stuff, That's what Noshan was actually talking about. Is like as a man you can
Mhm,
do that. Or do you
mhm.
actually mean like colors, like like what girls be doing?
Colors of the rainbow, nigga. All that shit, bro. Glaze, colors of the rainbow, all that. And let me break it down. Let me break it down. All right. If you really think about it, back in the past, wearing earrings, right? Jewelry of that nature, that was seen as mostly just for women. Yay or nay?
Sure.
Time passed. Some men start exploring their fashion, and now people are calling it fashion. It's cool for men to wear earrings now. But if you go back, there's a few years in the past, you would have been called out for that. That would have been weird.
Right.
And the only thing that changed was time progressed. So when society stopped looking at it as a purely feminine thing, it was no longer a bad thing to do. It didn't say anything about your masculinity to
Right.
wear earrings now. Same thing with man purses. Now people can say, you see that people say, "Oh, nah, that's weird. That's a little bit fruity, yitty, yitty, right?"
Right.
But at the end of the day, it says nothing about who you are as a man. It says nothing about your masculinity.
Wait, hold on. So in that case, like why not add to the list? Like let's start wearing skirts as well. Wear some skirts for me. You
You know
know,
something funny? The Irish already did that way long ago.
that's two different things.
Do they not wear skirts? Or do not skirts?
Cause insulting like that's kind of like insulting the culture. Cause that's not
It's not.
a normal skirt. You feel me? Like that's the traditional clothing that you bringing in. You know. But since we adding on the list, why not do some makeups as well, gang? You feel me? Like do some
They
makeups.
already
Let's
do.
get our hair done. Like get some wigs on top of that.
Nigga, what are you wearing right now?
A bonnet.
Nigga, was that not considered a purely feminine thing in
I
the
mean,
past?
yeah, it would. Yeah.
And you said makeup. K-pop artists wear makeup.
Right.
Movie stars wear makeup.
Right. Right. I mean, since we
The
already on like that topic, why not continue doing more things to where there's no more like a line dividing? Okay, no, like this is just. Am I tweaking? No,
No, you're not speaking. Express your thoughts. Express your thoughts. Clear your conscience.
I mean, I'm just to your west.
I think my main point here is that it's not it's not the act that defines masculinity or femininity. It's the community's opinion and reaction on the act, right? With me?
Yeah, I'm listening. My fault.
Oh, my light go up. Because prior, society considered wearing earrings as a purely feminine thing. Yay or nay?
Sure.
And then when society changed its view on earrings, now it's all of a sudden it's okay for men to wear earrings. So if society was to change its view on fingernails, nobody's gonna care.
First of all,
Yeah.
bro, if you want to put some paint on your fingers, but that's you can't do that. I don't care. It's just because something is normalized in a society doesn't mean that it's people just don't care. Live your life. That's how it is. You put some earrings in your ears, man. Nobody cares. It's normalized. Just because something is normalized doesn't mean that it's okay. It doesn't mean that everybody has to do it. If you want to do it, do it. Like it's not gonna bother anybody. You know what I'm saying? That's not. It's like as D was saying, my nigga has on a bonnet sitting out there. Like I don't care. It doesn't affect nobody's life. It's his life. He wants to put on a bonnet. My nigga, go ahead, put on a bonnet. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And it's the same way with the nails.
Go ahead and do it.
Hold on though. So you gonna get your nails done then?
Doesn't necessarily mean I'm gonna get my nails done. Because that's not the aesthetic I want to do.
Right.
At the end of the day, it's an aesthetic thing. This is an appearance thing. Some people choose to get tattoos, some people choose not to. Some people choose to get their ears pierced, some people choose not to. It's an
Right.
aesthetic thing, how you want to customize your character.
Right.
Somebody your
Yeah,
character.
yeah.
And some like
I'm
RPG
about to
type
build
stuff.
up. Oh
Yeah.
God, bro.
Yeah.
About to build up my character in GTA.
Bro. Okay,
The
bet.
The
fuck?
thing, like these things do not define your character or sexuality.
Naturally.
Because we all have different perspectives in our different cultures.
Yeah.
Like even in my little area, my little community, I wasn't like even as a kid, I wasn't allowed to grow out my hair. Right? Even when I did grow out my hair, my people would be telling me, "Yo, when you gonna cut it? When you gonna cut it?"
Nigga, what you mean? You was what?
Mhm.
When did that happen?
It was like middle school, going on to like freshman year of high school. They were putting certain characteristics to me growing out my hair. Like they were saying, "Oh, your hair shouldn't be this fast, this length, wop wop." And then you got other cultures where like long hair is actually like a sign of good health, of masculinity, shows you have a lot of testosterone.
Oh, estrogen. Yeah.
Nigga, get the fuck out of here with that bullshit. Get the fuck out of here with that bullshit. Because my dad's bald. You gonna tell me he say testosterone low as fuck? Get the fuck out of here, nigga.
Listen, Breezy. I understand the
Yo, bro.
I
Yeah, go
understand what you're
ahead,
trying
bro.
to say in terms of like you see, I think right, this is what I said. If you wanna not you, but I'm just you know,
Mm.
speaking out. if you want to get your nails painted, you know what I'm saying, get a manicure, a pedicure, the cuticure, whatever it is, go ahead do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, like it, it don't bother me. It don't change nothing. You know what I'm saying? As long you know who you are at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? If you're not gonna let that change who you is, that's cool. Do I care? Hell no. You feel me? So you do you.
You know what, gang? That's the key point of this topic.
Hmm.
You define yourself.
Right.
Nobody else. Not society, not your community, not random people on the street or online. You define yourself.
Right.
You know, you're gonna have a lot of interactions and misunderstandings where people try to label you in certain ways, right? And being an open-minded person, you might say, "Oh, damn, maybe I am like this. Maybe I am this way." But you can never let somebody tell you what you are.
Hmm.
Personally, right? Personally, I still believe that there's a fine line. There's still a line between woman and a man. If women be doing things, you know what I'm saying? There's things that belongs to women and there are things that belongs to men. Still believe that. Wrong. I'm very strongly against the crossover most people are trying to do in 2026. Right. If I see it in real life, I just don't care. It doesn't bother me that much. It's trying to play a woman. Oh, you know what I'm saying? As long as it doesn't affect in the concept where I'm at the store with my little cousin, you know what I'm saying, trying to use the bathroom and I see some grown ass man trying to use the bathroom with her, trying to get into the bathroom while she's in there, then I have a problem with it. I'm sorry. Let that slide. I don't care what society says. It's okay. That doesn't mean, bro. Grown ass man about to go in the bathroom while my little cousin go in there. Come on, bro. We can't have that. Not society. I don't care what society says. And my second point is that although we are living is like this body, we still have to consider it as as a Christian speaking, but you have to consider your body as as a temple of God. But that don't mean I'm gonna be on some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, this is just a body. That that being said, bro, you can't really go crazy on it. Saying it's your body, you can do whatever you want, but it doesn't belong to you. You die today, bro, that body gonna stay here. Your soul gonna go to heaven. That's probably what matters the most, where your soul gonna go, personally speaking. This body, bro, you trying to paint your fingers, it doesn't change your character. At the end of the day, you know who you are. Do it, go for it. Grow your hair out, go. Who cares? You wanna pierce your ears, bro? You wanna get a bunch of tattoos? It all doesn't matter. What matters is what's in the inside. The outside don't matter.
See, now
Most like,
my fault B.
go ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
I I ain't mean to cut you off, but I was gonna say now that way a lot of things kind of get a little bit tricky because one, not that I we don't care about what you do with your own body because that's your body. Like I'm not about to be the body police. However, two, it comes down to what are you doing it for? You feel me? Are you doing it because you want to be seen? Because you want to be like flashy, this and that and the third to promote yourself so other people can start doing what you're doing? Or are you doing it because you genuinely want to do? You understand what I'm saying? Like tattoos, for example. In some cultures, at a certain age, male get tattooed to represent manhood. At different cultures, you shouldn't put tattoo in your body because it's demonic or whatever the heck. You feel me? Now, when tattoos started getting like popular and it was trending, a lot of people did it for the trend. Later down the line, they probably regret putting that tattoo, and now we have a laser that have to erase that off your body. So it comes down to doing what you want to do versus what the trend is doing, they are both difficult. You know what I'm saying? You can pop estrogen for all you want, nigga. I don't care. But if it turns out you're a man and you getting some estrogen hormones and then you develop cancer down the line, that was a hard decision to
Hold
make.
on.
You know what I'm saying?
I could get cancer from being out in the sun. So why am I worried about getting cancer right now?
You the UV lighting.
I could get cancer from multiple different things.
I mean, everything honestly can give you cancer. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, so like I might as well do what I want to do.
Like, hold on.
No, because
Why
that's
a
like
nigga coming up? Why a nigga coming up with their own statistic at this point? Like who made these studies? Nigga talk about you grow longer hair, you got more testosterone. Nigga saying anything
I
can give
mean,
you
no, no,
cancer.
no, no, no.
No,
The
what's
point I was
going
trying to make,
on?
listen. The point I was trying to make is doing what you want to do versus what the trend is doing. They are both difficult. You know what I'm saying? You can choose
Nah,
to
nah,
follow
that's
a
not even
route.
my point. My point is, you said anything can give you cancer.
Yeah, dead
That's
ass.
what I'm
Anything can
laughing
give
at.
you cancer. I ain't gonna
That,
lie. You
that's what
feel me?
I'm laughing at.
Apparently, you feel me? Apparently, that's what
there's a
we're
lot.
learning now. So I
There's a lot of
guess.
things that can give you cancer. So like how I don't see why. Hmm, forget that. Yo, let me just go back to Bart's first point about the bathroom debacle. Obviously, that's a moral line that should not be crossed, and that's a very, very, very far extreme. And I want to speak more on what you said at the start, where it's like, how do we know where to draw the line?
Here's the thing. The main reason I said that was that you said society said it's okay.
Right.
That's why people should do it. I was like, just because society something is okay doesn't mean that just because society normalized things doesn't mean it's okay. And normalize it. You can have your earrings. It's okay. You know what I'm saying? You can have that. You can have whatever it is. But there's also some other things society normalized. Deep down inside, you know that's not right. It's like hell no, I cannot go with this trend. I cannot be on board on this. Let me not go that far in English, but yeah, you can just jump on that boat. You know what I'm saying? It's not everything I'm gonna go with just because society will normalize it. Society said it's okay. That doesn't mean it's okay.
You speaking on a very important factor for good mental health, and that's like following your gut and your instincts and doing what's right to you. Because there are
But
certain choices. Hmm?
that would kind of sound like a big. What's the word? Those people that don't believe in God.
Atheists?
Atheist.
Atheists. Yes, that sound like some. That sound like a concept an atheist would walk up on. You know what I'm saying? Like I believe there's a higher power, so I should behave in a certain manners. You know what I'm saying? It's
Atheists don't
not just
believe
based
in
upon.
higher powers.
I'm talking about me.
Oh, okay.
Talking about me. I believe there's a higher power, so I personally believe that there is a certain behavior that there's certain things that I gotta follow and certain things that it's like morally it's not okay. It's like you can't just be like, oh, society says okay, so you know what I'm saying? Fuck it, let's just go with
Lucky.
it.
I also want to add on that too, because I also believe in what B is saying, and just cause society do allow it, and it's something that I deem or want to do, I don't. That doesn't mean I should do it. You know that we should deny ourselves. You know what I'm saying? If anything my flesh wants to do, my body wants to do, maybe my own will, but since I believe in God and that's not God's will, I ain't gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna do that. And that's how I kind of operate. That's how I move. And that's cool. But I ain't gonna try and push that onto you or force you. You know what I'm saying?
The flesh moves off the desires of the mind.
What you said, I didn't hear you.
I said the flesh moves on the desires of the mind.
Who said that?
That's what I said. Anything,
Oh, that's coming from you. Okay.
anything I think of, anything I ruminate on, I will do.
You know, I will disagree.
No, no, you won't do it, bro.
I will
Mhm.
disagree on that. I ain't gonna lie.
No. I would disagree on
I would
that.
disagree on that because
No, my nigga.
look, look,
We can go to the extreme with that thought, and it will break down at the end.
yeah.
You can. That's not right. That's not right. We can go to the most extreme. Not even about you, but like with that mindset alone, we can go to the most extreme concept. Trust me, we will fall
Okay,
down
so
at the end.
okay, let me give an example.
Okay.
Say I'm a soccer player. Say I'm a soccer player and I'm about to have my first game and I'm super anxious. If I keep thinking about and ruminating on my nervousness, my body will move anxiously. I will be nervous if
Okay.
I keep thinking about that nervousness.
Kobe, LeBron James. I'm pretty sure they get nervous during the playoffs, during the NBA championship. Do they allow their nervousness dictate the movement on the court? No.
But see the difference here. This is the key word. Ruminate. That's to think about it over and over again. You don't stay in that thought.
Look, it's okay to think about such things as being nervous before a big game. Cause like yeah, like we're not gonna say and say that we have never thought about being nervous before our first game. I know my first game I was very nervous. And I thought about it every single time. Before I take an exam, I'm always nervous. And I think about it. Matter of fact, it keeps me awake. I don't go to sleep. But whether I get the job or score 3 goals or 5 goals got nothing to do with what I think. Because at the end of the day, I trained for this day. I practiced for this day. So no matter what I think, it doesn't affect anything because my body already knows what to do in that situation. You see, that's two different things, bro.
Oh, what's the difference between them?
The difference is even though I thought about it, I've already conditioned myself to train for this day. So no matter how much I spend or dwell on thinking about such things, I know at an appropriate time I know how to execute myself because it's second nature. You feel me?
That training thing you're talking about is the building of confidence.
Right.
I've known I already shot this shot a million times. So even if I'm nervous about the game day, yes, I have the muscle memory. That's preparedness. So even if you have the muscle memory, how many times have you studied for a test? Well, I don't know you specifically, but there are people who say they study for a test and the nervousness and anxiety made them fail.
Loki,
How do you explain that?
yeah, that happened to me too. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie.
How can we explain that? We can explain that to the fact that if you what you constantly think of, you become.
That was the little vanilla. You know what I'm saying? That was the little vanilla. But if we were to go to the extreme, let's say in the concept of a psychopath, a murderer type of talk, you know what I'm saying? They have thought about it. This is something they're playing, and they some people actually live to execute some of what's the word that we're thinking of? The perfect murder. So this is someone who's been thinking about this for years, and then one day they execute. Now, my standpoint is just because the mind is thinking of it doesn't mean the flesh will do it at the end. Because even regular me, I be walking around sometimes. I ain't gonna lie, man. Like I'm in my car driving. I'm like, I see someone on the bike driving on my fucking side of the road, bro. Like there's a whole bike lane, there's a whole
That's
walk
some
side over
GTA.
there. But you over here in front of me. Now I gotta cut into the little traffic. Oh, I gotta slow down. What comes to my mind? I can just jam your ass right now and keep going.
GTA.
And guess what? Thought of it, but I would not do it. I don't allow my flesh to go that way. I don't allow my flesh to kind of indulge into that. Matter of fact, even if that happened, I rebuke. That's literally the word that come into my mind. I rebuke right there.
How many of us have never thought of the perfect heist? Because but I be thinking about it every day. I be thinking about, man, I'm gonna rob this bank, how I will get away with it. But I play GTA so many times. I already know the ins and outs. Like I got Lester, I got Breezy, I got I got Big Man over here. I know how I'm gonna rob this back, but man, I sleep
Don't
on
rub
it.
me no back. Hey, wait, no, hey, stop. We are not rubbing no back. Hey,
Listen, the point I'm trying to
no,
make
wait.
is even
Hey.
though I spend my time dwelling on that thought, I don't rob banks because I know the consequences. You feel me?
First off, both your examples, that's a momentary thought. It's not something you think about every day.
Yes,
Second off,
certainly.
Whoa, what I to you? I don't think about robbing back every day.
This boy just said he think about Robbie back every day. I just told you the example of a perfect someone trying to plan the perfect murder. They don't do it right there and then. Someone who thinks about molesting kids, they don't do it right and then. It's a thought process. People actually try to put those stuff deep down. They try to dig a hole, try to be like, I'm gonna be a better person. I ain't gonna do it. Guess what? At the end of the day, they end up doing it. Damn English, bro. They end up doing it, bro.
nine today.
There's also those.
Regardless, you proving my point.
No, I'm proving your point right wrong.
It's still right. I think it's still right.
I misspoke clearly. I'm proving
Oh, nigga,
your
that's your
point wrong.
instinct talking, nigga. That's your gut. No, because at the end of the day,
No,
you said,
what at the end of the day, what I'm trying to say is that average person like me, right? An average person like me, just because I thought of something doesn't mean my body, my flesh will do it.
nigga,
The extreme side where is like those people who end up doing at the end of the day, they end up being in a worse situation than me who have thought of it. I know there is a God. There's a thought that comes to my mind. I pray and rebuke it.
did you
Yo,
It
you see what
doesn't
you
work.
let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a quick question.
wait?
Let-
I just want to say, do
yeah, yeah.
you just said I thought I said
Yes,
and I rebuke it. You think I
yes.
rebuke it. So you put a thought in your mind that stops your flesh from doing it.
Hmm.
So the mind stops the flesh. The flesh cannot do what the mind doesn't desire.
That's right. I ain't gonna lie. All right.
Let
That's
me let
right.
me let me let me let me let me ask you a question. How many times have you? Let me give you a quick call. The things I know not to do, I don't do. But the things I know to do, I I do. You feel me? Wait. I think I said it backwards. But the
Nah,
point.
I ain't gonna lie. After explaining his point, it makes sense now. It makes sense to me. I kind of understand what he was trying to say.
Okay, then y'all gonna have to break it down to me because I still don't get
so
it.
it's like what the boy said is that what comes up in his mind, what he thinks of, his body do. His body will do it, right? So if his body think of doing something right, I mean, if his mind think of doing something right, his body will do it. If his mind think of doing something wrong,
The body will
his
do it.
body could stop him from doing. His mind could stop him from doing that
Oh,
bad
so
thing.
the whole thing is about like the flesh
Yeah. So at the
doing
end
what
of
the
the day,
mind
the
wanna
mind
do.
is still in control.
I thought
But
I
where
thought I
I
thought
was
I thought the
coming from
argument
is like,
was the mind doing what the flesh wants to do.
yes, regardless whether you want it or not, that's where I was also coming from because I was going. My point was going to be there's always a higher power that you have to look up to. You know what I'm saying? You will never be able to kind of what's the word I'm thinking of? You will never be able to think all on your own 24/7. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, like fear has to exist somewhere.
Okay. Then quick question. How about we seen a lot of scary movies? How about what would you call in a scenario of flight or flight, right? But then you freeze. But you know you have to be gone. You know what I'm saying? You know you have to you
He
know
said
you have
flight
to
or
be.
flight, bro.
Nigga said flight or flight.
Yeah.
This nigga run you regardless.
No,
Nigga said
but
I'm
you freeze
pushing, bro.
though. So you do either. You know what I'm saying? You
Nigga
do
said,
either.
nigga said I'm pussy, so I'm running regardless.
Flight or flight, bro. Yeah.
How?
You meant to say fight or flight. Either you fight or you
Oh,
flee. You
wait.
know what
I
I'm
said
saying?
flight or flight.
Yeah.
My fault. I meant fight or
So
flight.
like I'm running regardless. Like, I didn't even
I
think
meant
about
fight
fighting.
or flight. You feel me? That's what I meant. Instead of them two, you freeze. How would you explain that situation? It's breezy.
You said freezing.
Yeah,
How would I explain freezing?
because you're saying that what the mind wants to do, the flesh is gonna do, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so your mind, right, in a situation where you are at home, your mind is telling you to run, but you physically cannot, like you are frozen in place.
Your mind's telling you to run, but you don't run.
Yeah, like
Your mind is screaming in your head, "Run, nigga, run!" But your body can't move.
yeah, your body
You're
is like
into what's the? There's a word for it. You're into shock or some shit, but not into shock. But you just can't fucking move.
How would I explain that?
yeah, because you're talking
Yeah, using the concept
using
you
the
said.
concept that you
The body
use.
think of it, the body execute.
Yeah.
The mind think of it, the body execute.
Oh, I'm looking for an angle. Damn, that's manipulative. Fuck.
That's some whole shit, D. I ain't gonna lie.
No,
I
no,
don't know how
no.
to answer that. That's some,
Yo, that's manipulative, bro. I just said I'm looking for an angle. What the- I can't explain it, nigga.
it's some,
I can't. Nigga.
it's some whole ass shit. How would I feel like, yeah, that's where it's probably, I feel like it doesn't work in every concept. That should be the answer. It doesn't work in every concept. Because the concept I was coming from is like, I feel like he's, that concept was so generalized in the sense where it's like, no matter what you do, your body, I mean, your mind and your body are working in sync. The loophole, I ain't gonna lie, the loophole I was trying to work around is like, that I didn't think of was you also gonna think about, you know what I'm saying, not doing that
Yeah. Like you as an individual and not your
as an
mind.
individual. You're
Okay.
it's like you're it's so normalized
Yeah.
that is like, oh, I know for sure. Like you think of it, you rebuke it, you're like, oh, go about your day. You know what I'm saying? That biker you were supposed to be hitting because your mind thought of it. The same time, like, oh well, your mind they think to not also hit the biker, right?
Right.
But you don't think about that part where your mind part of it because this like it's second nature. You know what I'm saying? It's like what's that word? Muscle memory. It just happens right away. Boom boom. Keep going.
Well, I think to con to just simplify what we're saying is yeah, sure, what the mind thinks the flesh may do, but it's not always the case. Because in some moments your body do freeze, despite how many times you feel like moving from danger. Is this man still thinking of an angle to?
This nigga trying to manipulate you, bro. But
No, no,
here
no.
my question would probably come from is like what was the final message you was trying to give out with that first statement where it's like you can paint all your nails?
I think
But
that
when
boy
you
is
said that
getting
I was
pulled over
going
by the
to
cops right now.
it's like you trying to do it.
my base. Look, basically, what I'm saying here is like, dog. Again, I'll go back to that earrings point. For a long time, if like men wearing earrings, that would look crazy, right? But then after a while, society deems it's not crazy anymore. It's the same situation with nails. Like imagine 20 years in the future, nobody's gonna care. So why do we care so much now?
I feel like nobody cares even right now.
Okay.
I feel like for this couple years, I don't know when it started, but society just started not giving it. They just, I wouldn't say they gave up, but they just don't care. Like people have learned to mind their business, especially in our generation, the Gen Zs. Come on, bro, we don't care about what. Okay, bro, like Lenny Yachty pinning his finger. Like, come on, bro. He's still going to listen to his music. I feel like it's always have started with the big stars. You know what I'm saying? They are the one that kind of set the standards. But sometimes it's like they be doing things that's like to the extreme. For a regular nigga like me, it's like, damn, you gonna go to like, damn, it was at the Diddy party, man. You know what I'm saying? Those type of
I
shit.
heard that Diddy party
It's
was
like that's
booming
too
though.
much.
That Diddy
I
party
bet you
had
did, nigga
everyone
was
in it.
having a dream about that shit, nigga. I bet you did, nigga.
Loki, I do want to say this though. Just because it looks good don't always mean it's good though. Or doesn't always, like, things are not always what they seem, you know. Like, yeah, it's normalized, yeah,
Green
it's
on the
this
other
and that and the
side,
third,
that's the word.
you know. The grass is never greener, you know. Hercules, matter of fact, the guy that we should all learn from, the fallen angel, fly too close to the sun and got burnt. But that sound look good from his perspective though, you know.
Nigga, that nigga was an idiot, bro. Don't compare him to me. Fuck Icarus, nigga. They gonna make fucking cartoon wings to touch the sun. Nigga, what?
Listen,
I don't even like the sun, nigga. I don't go outside. I'm a vampire. They compare me to Icarus and shit. Icarus. Icarius, bro. Icarius? But no, that's actually a problem though. Like, why are we so manipulative, bro?
who?
They said another angle, bro. That shit still sticking with me, gang.
You don't say we, bro.
That shit still
I
sticking.
know you
Okay,
speak
you
Fuck,
the only
bro.
English.
one that was like, let
Yo,
me take another angle to
just did that too, Bart. Like, dog, bro. Like, what's wrong with us, bro?
Us.
We need
we.
therapy.
That's what I'm saying, bro. What's up with this,
We
bro?
need therapy,
This
bro.
is a good point to end the pod here because I don't know what like we can end the pod for
No,
sure, but
gang.
we
We can
manipulate,
be
bro.
Yo,
That's
honest
we
a
gotta.
little
another
bit.
conversation, man. I feel like that have never been me. You know what I'm saying? I don't think I've ever manipulated anybody. You know what I'm saying?
It ain't even about that, bro. I
Gaslighting.
think
I
we
don't
just
do
need
that.
Yo,
therapy,
y'all think
I
I
don't
bro.
should dye
even
my hair
rage
pink?
bait.
You said
What is
what?
that?
Dye my hair pink.
Nah, diet red, nigga. But we gotta make our appointments, gang.
Purple would be probably better. You know, like purple. I used to go purple. Like,
Bro,
pink is
Loki, that
just
would
gay. You
match.
know what I'm saying? I ain't
how
gonna
is
That
lie,
would
pink is
match.
just
That
gay.
what? No, like,
matches.
I go back
That
to the
matches his face.
waves, you know, dye it pink. That'd be tough.
No, dark
Like a
purple
purple, go
would be
purple.
tough. All right.
God, bro, like that candy purple shit.
Anyway,
Oh,
find out next time on the Q podcast.
nigga don't know how to say cute, bro.
Bro, we dead ass gotta make our appointments, bro. When we making them, bro? Like, we need therapy, bro.
Who?
Bro, we need therapy,
Who's
bro.
we, bro?
Okay,
Listen, bro.
let's
Yes,
do that.
Enough with your French lessons, bro. I know them classes becoming in clutch though.
I'm learning Spanish, mind you.
Oh, we
Shoot.
done recording.